Okay, I didn't plan on like going live, but I really wanted to work on few things, and this just came up to my mind, and I felt like recording it. This is, I don't know, I think the word that is called as dialema, or I don't know how to pronounce it. It's on the screen. You guys can see it, but this is a very interesting word for me because it's like there are so many things, but as a writer, when you are writing stuff, you don't know what to focus on, and you clearly needs to make a sacrifice on what you want on the script and what you don't. When you clearly know audience for both of them exist, like for example, just adding dragons to a story. Just adding dragons to a story is interesting, right? Like for me, I love Aragon. Like I love Aragons. I love how to train your dragon. I love dragon shit. Like I love dragons. I don't care their backstory. I don't care how they evolved to be dragons. I just love dragons on screen when they breathe fire. Even even though they don't breathe fire, I just love them when they are on screen. But I could bet there are other people who wants to know their origins, who wants to know how they evolved, who wants to know how dragons came into existence. So clearly there is this separate audience, right, where one part doesn't give a shit about I mean, they care about dragons, but doesn't give a shit about dragons backstory or how they came. Like they see a dragon, they are like, oh my god, I love this shit. That's basically me. And then there is another half of the audience where they want everything, like they, for them it needs to make sense. And even better example is magic. Give me magic. Say I am creating a apple in my hand with magic. Okay, fine, you created an apple. That's wonderful. The bridge broken, but suddenly the bridge is now fixed. Magic, wonderful. We need to go back in time. That is an hard magic, but still it's magic. It's possible. Wonderful. But then there is another group of people where you need to constantly explain how it makes sense, how it's like, how does time magic works, how does creation magic works, how does manipulation magic works, how does controlling magic works. Like you need to like explain every single shit to them, and it's like that is an audience for it. Some writers love stuff like that, like writing explanation for everything, and some writers just, I mean, you can call them lazy, whatever you want, but it's like that is bad script. I will accept that is bad script, but sometimes it's just script. Like when the plot is good, the characters are solid, you don't care about the backstory, stuff like that. It's just, does it add extra detail? Yeah, but does it matter? Absolutely not. I don't think it matters. Like in Sakamoto days, am I gonna question how they are all moving at max speed even though they are said to be humans? I don't care. As long as the story was good, I watched it, I read it, and the story started to go blah, like just blah. I didn't care for it, you know. Naruto, bruh, ninjas, chakra. They say chakra exists. Okay, how did Rock Lee pass the exam? I don't know. Do I love Rock Lee? Absolutely, yeah. Do is Rock Lee my number one character in anime? Yeah, he could be. Does he pass the exam? No. Does I care? Do I care? How does Might Guy pass the exam? Do we care? Do we love Might Guy? You get the point. Like we all get the point. So as long as the story is good, even though it doesn't matter, we don't care. And even with the story, like sometimes what is a better way? 100 Hunter explains everything basically. Like 100 Hunter basically explains everything. Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't explain shit. Like curse techniques are like bond shit at that point. Few curse techniques are like hereditary. You pass them down to your next generation. But still, I love them both equally. Like both of them are two separate things, but still, I love them both equally. So that's one of the things. You have a separate audience for this, separate audience for that. But then this is a complete new topic that I'm gonna talk about under the same category of a writer's dilemma, or whatever, or however you pronounce it, which is writing a character. I know couple humans are like interesting beings, man. No lie. Like some of the humans you see on anime or TV shows are like they have a certain one character. Like they are good, they are bad, they are greedy, they are selfless. They are selfish, selfless. They are jealous of others, they are happy for others, they are grateful for others. So you have this like one character or like one characteristic oriented character where it's like this guy is greedy, this guy is evil, this guy is good. But then in real life, there is no such thing as one character. People are just morally gray. Like, not to be good or evil. I don't want to go into the good or evil category. That's a deep philosophical category. Just by saying I know a character that wants to be alone or prefers to be alone because of his things that happened in his life, or because of the way people treat him, right? He doesn't believe, okay, he doesn't believes in others, so he treats them as if they don't matter, or like he doesn't talks to them, he doesn't like care for them, or like he doesn't trust other people, he doesn't ask for help, or he doesn't want to ask for help. Sometimes he asks for help, but he just doesn't wants to ask for help. His first thought is like, let me handle it. If shit goes south, maybe I can ask one or two the guys that I know. But then a guy who completely hating human is extreme. I will not say he hates humans, but he doesn't prefers to be with humans. It's like a guy who wants to be loved by humans, or like to be cared by humans, or wanna spend time with a human. It's like, bruh, either pick a struggle. Either you want to be alone or want to be with someone. It doesn't mean to be a partner. Just either you spend time with your friend or spend time alone. Like, pick a struggle, man. Like, how are you saying sometimes you feel like you want to be alone, sometimes you feel like you want to spend time with your friend? And even though I'm like talking bad mouthing him, it completely makes sense. Like, there are a lot of people that feel polar opposite emotions at the same time, and you might think that it's not how it works. Like, that's, you can say it's being hypocrite or like stuff like that, but they are not being hypocrite. They are just experiencing two different things at the same time, and they don't know how to differentiate it. Like, their emotions are like polar opposite. Exactly. It's like either you want to be alone for the rest of your life, or you want to be spending time with someone for the rest of your life. But for this guy, he wanted both. Like, how? Like, huh? I mean, there is a chance for both, no lie, obviously. But like, how, man? So when a character like that exists in a real life, how do you portray that character? And it's not just one character. There are multiple characters, multiple people that wants to be extrovert but still be introvert, that wants to go outside but prefer to be in listening to music, that wants to eat a lot of food but they don't eat a lot of food. Like they want something but they don't do something. Not like I want to be a director and sitting and watching anime. No, not stuff like that. It's like, it's their emotion. It's like they want to do something but they also know and experience something bad by doing it, so they prefer not to do it. I don't know, man. I don't know how to portray these characters, but they are interesting. I'm not bad mouthing them. They are just interesting on like, they want something and they do the exact opposite of it, still experiencing happiness. They are not sad about it doing it. Even though they prefer going out, they are still happy inside their room. They are not complaining about it. They are just sharing their experiencing, and I'm sharing that experience to you guys. Like, so if a character like that exists in real life, how am I gonna portray that character, or like, how am I gonna write that character? What decision that I'm gonna make in that story? Like, I mean, I could say he is gonna kill this character because he feels that way, I can move on. But like, making a character unpredictable is just, I don't know how. I mean, I am not doing it. I don't know how to do it. But when I see other people do it, I'm like, I can do it. I can't. Like CANT. I'm learning to do it. It's just when I see other people do it, I'm like, bruh. For example, like Attack on Titan. Even though I know and I felt like he's gonna do it, I didn't expect him to do it. Completely honest. Even though I felt like he was gonna do it, I didn't expect him to do it. Who else is the character? There are a lot of hypocrite characters, no lie, but a complex character is a hard for me to pinpoint, man. It's a hard for me. Yuji Itadori is also one of those guys. It's like he wanted to be with people for a long time, but in the modulo, he just ended up being alone. That's okay. Yuji is a perfect example for it. He wanted to be with people, but still ended up being alone of his own choice. Not because he wanted to, but of his own choice. I mean, wait. English. Muthu, focus on your English. He wanted to be with people, but still ended up being alone because of his own choice. I don't know how else to phrase. You guys help me in the comments to figure out that word, sentence. My English is bad, I can't frame that sentence. So, yeah, Yuji Itadori is an interesting character, and there are a lot more characters like that in real life. And I want to share that shit with you guys, and just share this writer's dilemma with you guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye.